What's up, guys? NBA talk. Here with the NBA playoffs. Today's Wednesday, April 20th, 2016. We have the Detroit Pistons and Cavaliers going on right now on this last quarter. Right now, I want to talk about the Charlotte Hornets versus the Miami Heat, in which Miami Heat, yeah, they beat the hell, they beat down the Charlotte Hornets, 115 to 103. In the beginning of the game, it was looking like it was going to be a hell of a competitive game because the Charlotte battled back the Miami Heat blow for blow with them each other. The Charlotte Hornets was looking like, oh, they're going to correct their mistake and not have what happened last game, where the Miami Heat obliterated them from existence. It was really looking like that, and in the beginning of the second quarter as well, it was looking like this team is competing. This team is competing until, well, let me just add on. In the second quarter, they ran through Al Jefferson, who dropped 14 points into the game into that quarter, and the same goes with Kemba Walker. Um, I don't know what happened because Miami Heat kept going, being aggressive, just getting into the paint, dropping 3 pointers all over the place, and it was just too much. It's just like these guys were just bumping heads all the time, and to a point where it seemed like the Charlotte Hornets just felt hurt, just decided to grab their head, and then you have Miami Heat just keep wailing on them, just keep wailing on them until they just back down. It's just pretty much they just look like they ran out of gas. Well, they don't look like they ran out of gas. It's just that they lost it mentally and started getting beat down over and over and over and over. Um, D Wade buried them, especially bullying Courtney Lee, at least Lee. I can't really say his first name. Uh, D Wade was just biting in this guy. This boy was talking smack to him. Wade D Wade on his looking like he's backing into his prime again. You had Hassan Whiteside being what he is. Yeah, Dang being what he is. You have a couple players off the bench putting in work. You having Dragic going into work too. Oh, man, I don't know what happened because I know for sure Charlotte, you lost this series. You lost this series badly. So let's look into the stats. You have Nicholas Batum not showing up 3 out of 11 on the offensive end. That speaks 9 points. He has 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Nothing from Marvin Williams. Gosh, he had a terrible game. He was getting bullied. 0 out of 10 from the field overall. 0 out of 10. He didn't make a single shot. Cody Zeller had 8 points and 5 rebounds off of 13 minutes. You have Courtney Lee putting up 12 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. You have Walker dropping 29 points to lead the team with 3 assists. And then you have Al Jefferson coming off the bench with 25 points, 12 out of 27. Especially he had those 14 points, 14 plus points, because I don't know the exact number he dropped down in the second quarter, but I know it's at least 14 points. And so Al Jefferson showed up, but they moved away from him at some point in the second quarter, and that's when the Miami Heat kept on the pressure. And from since then, Miami Heat did not stop on the brakes. And you have Jeremy Lin with 11 points, even with his 2 out of 7. The team shot 42% from the field overall, 6%. They only made one 3-pointer out of 16. 39 rebounds, only 9 assists, not passing the ball enough. Just a lot of ISOs. 7 turnovers, that's it. Nothing much. But however, in that fourth quarter, they turned the ball around a lot. So we look to the Miami Heat. You have Joe Johnson with 8 points. You have 16 points from Luol Deng with 6 rebounds as well. 17 points from Hassan Whiteside with 13 rebounds and 2 block shots. Just bringing it like he always has. Pretty much the most consistent guy on the Miami roster right now. Dwyane Wade leading the team with 28 points and 8 assists, just balling, being how he used to be, the Flash, man. Goran Dragic with 18 points and 4 assists. He was dogging him in the paint and dropped a couple of 3-pointers in there. Amari Stoudemire played good on defensive end. And this boy Richardson, this rookie Richardson, he is submitting his place in the Miami roster, filling in that void in the bench. 15 points from him, just dropping them, just dropping it. And you have Winslow with 9 points and 4 rebounds. This guy played hell on defense. He played like crazy on defense, man. They didn't even need Gerald Green in this one, who used to be a good offensive scorer for them. They don't even use him no more. They don't use Haslam no more. They don't use McRoberts no more. And this is without Bosh. This is without Chris Bosh. This is without that boy Tyler Johnson, who was hell of a good. They're not even fully healthy, and yet they're dogging this team like crazy. 57% from the field overall, 56% from the 3-point line, and they took the same amount as the Charlotte Hornets with 16 attempts. They made 9 out of them. 81% from the free throw line, 35 rebounds, with 32 of them would be defensive rebounds, 19 assists, only 8 turnovers, 6 steals, and 6 blocks. Phenomenal game for Miami Heat. They were aggressive. They kept on hitting them. It's like two I'm not sure how to put this. 2 rams on like sheep. You know, sheep with those big ass horns. Pretty much ramming each other over and over and over. And it to a point where Charlotte just fell apart, and Miami Heat kept just smashing this guy to the ground. So now they go to Charlotte for game 3. Charlotte, you lost this series. Seriously, you could have won this game and made this a very competitive series, but nah, you guys lost this series. So that's it. Detroit Pistons and Cleveland Cavaliers game up next. Peace out.